Muy buena gente, soy Kelvin, estamos aquí en las aventuras de Bertram Fiddle, una aventura gráfica que la verdad, indie y me ha resultado muy interesante. En principio traeremos el capítulo 1, un asunto mortaloso, y ya vamos viendo si seguimos subiéndolo o no. En principio vamos a subir esto y a ver qué tal cala entre el público. Yo la verdad es que la he visto muy graciosa, muy interesante y digo, bueno, vamos a subirla a ver qué pasa. Y con esto vamos a darle. O sea, que había visto un poquito cómo empezaba. Bien, como veis, el juego tiene un aire así muy gracioso, como del siglo XIX con estos dibujillos.
Pygmies! Damn time machine!
La verdad es que jode cuando suena
I
por las
can't
mañanas.
see a thing.
Ponte gafas ahí.
Ah, that's better. What a beautiful day. Only a mild smattering of pigeons.
Me encanta, me recuerda a algunos dibujillos de cuando yo era aquí.
Ugh, I wouldn't look in there if I were you.
¿Cómo andas, pavo? A ver, para que estás cocido.
That's better.
Bien. Ah, mira. Va andando conforme le vamos picando. Y bien. Salimos de su dormitorio.
Gavin must have left this rag out when he cleaned the photomographs. I ought to tidy it up. Me being chased by a giant man-eating tortoise.
Una tortuga
I've
como
never
hombre
been so
gigante.
mildly afraid in all my life.
Están ligeramente
What a
asustados.
tedious death that would have been.
A ver.
Gavin, my trusty manservant, and I in the Peruvian jungle. He's a cyclops. Strong as an ox, but terrible depth perception.
Un cíclope, ¿sabes?
Last year's trip to the centre of the earth. Got a lovely tan.
Qué bueno.
Ha-ha! My Stanley steam lift. It makes traversing these cumbersome stairs a breeze. Seems to be a little stuck. Busty pile of rubbish.
Te vas a matar. Estimado señora, permítame que me presente. Soy el príncipe Bot y desde la muerte de mi querido padre ha llegado a mi posesión un diamante increíblemente grande y valioso. A cambio de su urgente beneficencia, espero su respuesta. Honestamente solicito su asistencia para traerlo a Londres y estoy dispuesto a pagarle la suma de 100 libras. ¿De 100 libras de suyo, príncipe en voto?
Gigantic diamond? Sounds legitimate.
Ponga a su esposa a los ojos del revés. No se creerá el aumento de satisfacción que posee. Envío discreto y sin pregunta.
I've been telegraphed.
Le tengo un encargo para usted. Venga a mi casa a la calle de Cicuta antes de que nos...
A message from Lord Arthwipe. Maybe he had...
Sir, is that you?
Have you locked yourself in again, Gavin?
Good morning, Mr. Fiddle.
Eso es
Ah,
un
there you
peo,
are,
¿eh?
Gavin. Where have you been?
I was just, deflating the Zeppelin, sir. I did not hear you walk down the stairs. Did you sleep well?
Unfortunately not. It was a restless night, embothered by some strange dreams. My mind craves adventure, and without it I fear I'm going quite mad. It's been 2 months without the slightest expedition. I'm becoming a little worried. What shall I do if I can't do my adventurings?
Do not fear, sir. There is an old Peruvian saying. The forest is full of trees.
Quite. My grandfather had a massive clock.
Madre mía, mira. La
My
foto
dear
está.
mother, I owe her so much. Approximately £12,000 and a new gazebo. A fossilized dinosaur egg.
But which came first?
My turtle lamp. I don't know why I shelled out for it.
Right.
Just some artifacts I picked up on my travels. My prized possession. An actual tyrannosaur arm bone.
Yo diría que te va a quedar un culo.
A rather cheeky specimen. I'm writing my autobiography. A fiddle here and there.
It is a most gripping read, sir.
Venimos de ahí, que ahí está la
Oh,
escalera.
there you are, Bertram.
Foofy's carry basket. Bothersome creature. Good morning, dear heart.
It's nearly 10 o'clock. I hardly call that morning. Haven't you got some adventuring to do?
Alas, no. I have been looking, but I just can't find any expeditions worthy of my talents.
Well, if you don't find something to adventure soon, I shall require that you find yourself a proper job.
It's not that easy, my dear. You can't merely go outside and find yourself in a world full of unimaginable creatures. Adventure strikes when you least expect it.
That as may be, I am accustomed to certain standards, Bertram. Being respectable costs money. Your mother agrees with me. She has mentioned there is a very respectable position at Mr. Dulsworth's soap company providing telegrammatic advertising. The hours are long and arduous, and the work repetitive and uninteresting. But you would receive a steady income, Bertram.
My, is that the, I really must be off.
Bertram, caviar doesn't just grow on trees.
Sí, no te vas a con un
There,
bulito
my
de pollo
dear,
ya.
Don't cry. I'm sure. Do stop crying, dear. I don't like seeing you. I'm sorry, dear.
You have until the end of the day to find suitable employment, or I am calling Mr. Dulsworth.
Oh, well, of course, my dear.
Thank you, Bertram. Now, could you do me a favour?
Well, I do have an appointment with Lord Arthwipe.
For goodness sake, Bertram, I don't like you running errands for a dreadful man. It's just not becoming. Now then, can you take Foofy to the groomery for me? It's on Groom Street.
Yes, of course, my dear.
This is all
Madre mía.
very tiresome. I'm going to lie down.
Bothersome creature. Basket! Foofy! Foofy, basket! What's the matter, Foofy?
Espera, lo estoy viendo venir.
Hopefully that will keep him quiet for a while. It's lucky I have such spacious pockets.
Está contención lo que tiene, hijo puta. Bueno,
My key tree. It's empty.
May I?
If I could just reach my key.
Yes.
It's bad luck to use an umbrella indoors, don't you know?
Avanza.
May I remind you that I possess immense strength, Mr. Fiddle.
Be a good fellow and move this cabinet, Gavin.
Certainly, sir.
Entre la mujer de este que está con pincha con la madre. ¿No te pones el sombrerito y la gabardina? Que marcaba ya
The
el
door
inglés.
is locked. What am I to do?
Pues coge la llave que acabamos de recuperar y abrir la puerta.
Fits like a key, literally.
Hijo de puta. Se tenían que ahorcar con el cable de la luz.
What a lovely day for a stroll.
Vale.
There is a storm coming.
What a terrible little man. He never said sorry. Oh, I see. He's got foofy.
Oh, qué pena, qué dolor.
Rude man. Excuse me. Rude man. I have your bag. He's getting away. Mister? I say.
O sea, ¿qué es con esto?
This way, Gavin.
Watch it!
I'm sorry.
Qué divertido.
There he goes, sir. He's like the wind, Mr. Fiddle.
Huzzah!
I say!
My bad.
I say.
Está todo guapo, en
So
verdad,
terribly sorry. He's slippery as an eel.
¿No pagues un topo en nota?
We're catching him.
How rude!
Huzzah! Pardon me. I'm sorry.
Uy, ese no lo he visto siquiera. Que ya marea, ¿eh?
This way, Gavin.
Do you mind? There he goes, sir.
Watch where you're going.
He's like the wind, Mr. Fiddle.
Out of the
Where you
way.
going?
This way, Gavin. Hammer toe.
¿Qué punto
We're
cogerlo?
catching him.
Out of my way!
Careful.
You so terribly sorry. More careful. Nearly got him. My oranges! My
Madre mía, ha tirado la naranja.
oranges!
La mandanja.
Ouch!
Are you okay, sir?
Levántate, hombre.
What's this? It appears to be a nose.
Se la ha caído alguien.
He must have dropped it in his haste to scurry off into the shadows. Have you seen a short, shadowy, sinister-looking chap scurry by?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
A ver, de los periódicos.
Evening, Burble! Did you see a suspicious, shadowy little man run by, perchance? I wish to return his bag.
No, sir, I have not. You should ask that Sherlock Holmes, sir. He's a
Sherlock
proper
Holmes, también, ¿no?
detective. You can find him in the Adventurers Club.
Yes, I know who he is. I'm quite the detective myself, you know, blessed with a keen eye for detail. Let me have a look at that.
Yo fui el asesino, ataca de nuevo. ¿Hay alguien que pueda descubrir la identidad del asesino en serie más escurridizo del circo?
Oh, look! A freak show is in town.
Y el circo está en la ciudad, ¿eh? Nota, ¿eh? Bien. ¿La frutería se puede entrar?
You squashed me oranges. Me lovely oranges. Don't touch me oranges.
No me toque la mandanja. Bueno, por lo que veo, se puede continuar solo por aquí. Y la paloma.
Arthur here. Emelina Snoopsworth, reporter for the Evening Burble.
Good day. Bertram Fiddle, leading Victorian explorator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yes, of course I have. Maybe you can help me. Are you a member of the Adventurers Club?
Indeed I am, madam. How may I be of service?
I'm investigating the ghastly murderings that have been happening, and I want to interview Sherlock Holmes, but he's a very difficult man to get hold of. They won't even allow women in this ridiculous, outdated, backwards club. It's 1884, not the Middle Ages.
Quite. As it happens, I'm going to see Sherlock Holmes now. Perhaps I can ask for you.
That would be most helpful. If you learn anything about the recent murderings, do tell.
A lo mejor te lo cuento. Mejor la talla de su bigote. No espere la madre naturaleza. Ligera satisfacción garantizada. Por solo un penique que causa una admiración bigotuda.
Upgrade your moustache. A shilling?
Bueno, imagino que será este el Cruz de Aventurero, ¿no? Porque
Your
este
Majesty.
es una estatua de la reina. Lo que la reina ve.
Ugh. He looks a bit sickly. What a glorious rhinoceros! What a unique horn! But what sort of animal is it?
La sirena.
A genuine Fijian mermaid, although it does look a bit fishy. The main attraction, taking pride of place on the...
A ver, el elefante.
What an imposing pachyderm! His trunk is colossal. That poor creature has not been mounted properly. It looks like it could fall down any minute. His antlers are as twisted as this mystery.
¿Esto qué coño es?
Oh, porcupine carapace. A
Puerco
prickly
espín.
aperitif.
Ah, tómate. Son alfileres de puerco espín. Ya va. Vale. Bien. No, eso no es lo que quiero. Vamos a hablar primero con el barman.
How do you think, Fiddle? Things haven't been the same since I lost my legs in Venice. Constant pain, Fiddle. Constant.
Oh, I am sorry. That sounds terrible.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Fiddles. The usual.
Yes, please. One can never have enough tea.
Un té. ¿A este qué le pasa? Tiene una cara de estreñido.
I'm afraid, Mr. Fiddle, you are not permitted into the gold members area. It is for A-list adventurers only.
I've never been so outraged. I need to see Sherlock Holmes.
Mr. Holmes has asked expressly not to be disturbed as he is working on the dreadful case of Jeff the Murderer.
I have my own case I want to talk to him about.
I'm afraid, Mr. Fiddle, you are not permitted into the gold members area.
No está. No me quiere dejar pasar, hombre.
Guy Hardwood, how are you?
Fiddle! Long time no see.
Yes, it's been a while.
Just telling Melvis here about my latest adventure. 4 months in Patagonia.
South America.
Discovered a lost world. It was well splendid.
Hemos sido perdidos.
Found this thing up a crevice.
Crevasse.
So thought I'd bring it back. Don't even know what it is.
Got a few ideas.
Crazy.
Prehistoric?
Lord Rochestamp has been asleep since 1882. A grisly and gnarled
Se va a dormir
member.
de 1882 y está en 1889. Qué bueno. Vamos a ver, ¿esto qué pasa?
It's a very unique looking creature.
Don't touch Fiddle. She bites. Not too keen on being cooped up.
You nearly took my elbow off.
But if she got out, who knows what she might do?
Pandemonium, I expect.
Is the lock safe?
Safe as houses, Fiddle. Paid top shilling for that beauty.
Para un chelín por toda esa belleza. Pues vamos a ver. Si es seguro, como dicen. Veamos.
Time to cause a flap. Fly, little creature, fly.
Un puto pterodáctilo.
Crikey! Fiddle! You buffoon! What have you done? Bother and blast! Come back! Come back to me! Oh!
Le has notado.
Behind you, guy.
Ahora puedo entrar a la zona dorada, ¿no? Gilipollas. Te ayudaría, pero bueno.
Oh, yes, that's the spot.
Yes. The infamous Jade Griffin.
El infame fue dejado.
Lord Cragglewedge. First man to climb halfway up Mount Everest. It's quite an
El
achievement.
primero me que escaló la mitad del Everest. No.
Sir Clive Odwing, the world-renowned ornithologist's private chamber. He's left his door ajar.
Podría entrar.
Ah, Sherlock's private room. No doubt where he works on his important case.
Ha! I win again, Watson. You really are a dolt.
I'm sorry, Holmes. I'm trying. It's just I don't really understand the rules of this game. All your games.
Puto corva de mierda. Ir al huevo con la oreja. Qué bueno.
Ah, Fiddle. What brings you here? Come to bore us with more tales of one of your piffling adventures, have you?
No, I'm on a mission to return this bag unto its rightful owner.
And who is its rightful owner?
That I have yet to ascertain. There are absolutely no clues whatsoever.
Have you tried looking in the bag?
Ah, I never thought of that. Oh, a head!
The features have been sliced off expertly with a sharp instrument by someone with skill and panache.
Aha, this looks like the work of London's most elusive serial killer, Jeff the Murderer. Ha! Good luck finding him, Fiddle. The whole of Scotland Yard hasn't been able to track him down in decades.
I rather fancy my luck, Holmes. He can't be that far away.
You, Fiddle, you couldn't find your own tollywater in the toilet. I'll wager you don't even come close. If you can find Jeff the Murderer, I'll wear a woman's dress and dance the trifling gallop round the streets
Solo
of
quiero
Lambeth.
ver.
I accept, good sir.
Nice to see you, Bertram.
Shush, Watson.
But this...
Madre.
That's not to be sniffed at.
¿Sabes? No tengo más nada. Está ahí, con la nariz, ¿sabes?
That's quite an extensive collection of books you have there. What are they about?
They're mostly about me.
I might have an idea of how to find him, Fiddle. Have you ever heard...
Not a word more, Watson.
Watson is trying to tell me something.
Go away, Fiddle.
But this...
Shush, Watson.
Maybe I could make something to calm Sherlock down.
Una taza de té.
A spot of tea? Your teacup is empty.
Now make yourself useful and bring me another one.
Toma,
More
gilipollas.
tea?
Give me that. Being the world's greatest crook thwarter is thirsty work.
There is more to this.
Watson talks absolute twaddle. As long as I'm here, you can talk to me. Go away, Fiddle.
But this...
Shush, Watson.
Maybe
Madre
I could
mía.
make something to calm Sherlock down. Your tea...
What a brilliant detective you seem to be. Now make yourself useful and bring me another one.
Quiero otra taza de té. Amigo, algo me falta.
Been there, been there, been there, been... Oh, that's new.
Eso es nuevo, dice. Vale. Nah. Salgamos. Vamos a entrar en el otro cuarto a ver qué nos encontramos. Porque las hierbas estas no se pueden coger, ¿no? Para infusión. Creo que sea el señor Sherlock. Veamos a ver qué hay aquí. Uy,
Do you mind?
Oh, terribly sorry. The door was open and no.
Ooh, down a bit, Sandra. Don't just stand there gawking, man. I'm sure it's nothing you haven't seen before. Pick those leaves up from a fellow in Indies. Strong stuff, good for relaxing.
Help yourself.
I'll be off then.
Be a good fellow and shut the door on your way out.
Eso es lo que nos hace falta. Y dos padres,
Is that the breasted wedgecock?
Palomo pechero.
Oh, my.
Lo tiene cogido para darle un pasaje. No está, ¿no? Bien, vayamos fuera. Vamos a pedirle otra taza de té aquí al camarero.
One can never have enough tea.
Bien, y ahora rebujamos este.
Oh my, that's a pout.
Tenga, señor Sherlock.
Try this one. It's a special blend.
Give me that. Being the world's greatest crook thwarter is thirsty work.
Pobrecito, que es mongolo.
What is in this tea? I feel somewhat strange.
Está colocado.
What have you done? Is he dead?
Don't worry, Watson. He's just sleeping.
Oh, I mean, good.
Now, was there something you wanted to tell me?
I know you'll think me silly for saying, but you need to ask the spirits for help.
Spirits? I am a man of science. I don't believe in such puffery.
No,
Para
Bertram,
pucha.
they exist. I have seen them with mine own 2 eyes. Sherlock says it was a seagull, but I know it was the spirit of the recently departed. The spirit sometimes lingers on in this realm, especially if it has been wronged. You should help her find peace by collecting the missing body parts. Try and find Count Fulchmuckle. He's a gentleman with an acquired taste, but he does have certain connections. I'm sure he can help you on your quest.
Vale.
Seek out those trained in the dark arts.
Arte oscura, ¿eh?
Yes.
Bien, vámonos.
Yes.
No, sir.
Nos vamos de aquí. De Celia. La gaviota que la ha liado ahí, el oso. Salimos del club de aventureros.
Have you found out anything yet?
Well, madam, I spoke to Sherlock, but he's somewhat occupied right now.
Typical. The conceited buffoon.
However, I am able to inform you that I, Bertram Fiddle, am now on the case of Jeff the Murderer, and I shan't rest until I find him.
Oh my goodness, this is wonderful news. Our readers will be delighted to hear about this.
Increíble.
You can tell your readers not to fear. I can be quite sleuthful when I need to be.
Here's my news blimp now. I must be off, Mr. Fiddle, but I'm sure I shall see you again.
¿En serio? ¿Eso qué mierda, eh?
Good luck, Mr. Fiddle.
¿En serio? En fin, gente, espero que os haya gustado el episodio de hoy. A mí la verdad es que el juego me está gustando bastante. Ya veremos a ver cómo reaccionan. La verdad es que no estoy hablando mucho, pero porque es que es una conversación, otra y otra y otra. Y bueno, no tengo mucho que comentar. Sino que me encanta lo que es los diseños del juego, los dibujos, las animaciones, los comentarios. La verdad es que está muy entretenido. En fin, si les gustó, denle like y hasta el próximo capítulo. Chao.